Hello, dear viewer. Thank you for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to choose the stone that draws you, the one that calls to your intuition, and we'll begin. All right, for those of you who chose this interesting agate with the brown spot, we've got the Four of Wands, we've got the Seven of Coins, we've got the Nine of Swords. All right, so these are minor arcana. They may not be any kind of big deal today, but you know, this is the stuff of life, is it not? Yes. So we have the Four of Wands, which is increasing the contentment in your home, the atmosphere, making changes, improvements in your home. Sometimes even just a good, sometimes cleaning, or sometimes changing your more hopeful, more joyful kind of attitude about your home life. Yes, the people that you care about, that kind of thing. This can be an event too, or a gathering that you are having or planning. So that's a wonderful, lovely card. It's sort of like enjoy those moments, enjoy what you have, enjoy what you've built, enjoy the people in your life. It's that kind of thing. And it looks like you'll have that energy today. You'll have that kind of feeling today. Now, the challenge is the Seven of Coins. That's the harvest is rich, but the worker is either dissatisfied or worried or concerned it's not enough, or there's something wrong. So that's uncertainty a lot of times. And especially since you've got the Nine of Swords, which is some worry. So what I see here is you have done a really good job of creating a space that is nice, is good for you, is good for those you care about. But the worries about security are kind of gnawing away at the edges of your consciousness sometimes even right front and center with worries. And I think Spirit is saying, please know that everything is all right now, and you have built that up, and you do have security here. You do. Please know that. I think Spirit is encouraging you to enjoy the moments that you have, you've created space for these moments. Yes, and the worries really are so often about things we really cannot do anything about. And we hate to see the joyful things in a day stolen by worries about a future we don't know, we don't like seeing that. So I think that's just Spirit saying, look at this, look what you've done, look what you can enjoy, you're fine. This is a stability card too. Four of Wands is very stable. And this is, you have security. So yeah, I think you're encouraged to enjoy your home today. For those of you who chose this smoky clear, maybe that's citrine. They make a smoky, there is smoky citrine. All right, we have the Hierophant, we have the Six of Coins, we have the Ten of Cups. All right, the Hierophant is the heart of your reading. And that's saying, that's interesting, because that could be a few different things. The Hierophant is human institutions that help us to work toward the greater good in general, no, not perfect, but the Hierophant seeks to do that. So the Hierophant can be government, it can be traditions, it can be church, it can be professions. It can indicate a contract. It can indicate some interaction with a governmental agency. In any case, if you've got any of that going on today, I think it goes well, because we have the Ten of Cups here, which is sort of like, everything's fine at home. And we have the Six of Coins, which is giving a little. So you may have some interaction with a governmental agency today that where you receive or you're giving a little, one or the other, but it's it's working. It's working for you today. It's working for others today, this interaction that you have. Sometimes the Hierophant is simply a oh goodness, it's the expectations that society has for us. So sometimes Hierophant is sort of like it's a day to just do what you would normally, a day to be conventional, a day to do, you know, it's not a day to take some great big risk. It's a day to sort of do as expected and enjoy your family, enjoy your home, enjoy what you've built there for stability. And the Six of Coins, yeah, that could be you receiving a little or you're giving a little. But either way, I feel like the Six of Coins is then a pretty good card, but there still may be some inequality. And there's really an inequality in station here. It's sort of something happens that tries to balance that out a bit. So, you know, the Six of Coins is kind of a mixed bag. But there is no reason not to feel this sort of everything is all right, contentment for us, that kind of thing. Okay. Sometimes we need to be reminded that it's really okay to feel those things, even if we're concerned about people who don't have, people who we can give a little bit to, but we can't give a lot to, people who, you know, are social justice issues. Sometimes it's hard, to feel all right when that stuff is going on. But Spirit is saying you've really achieved in that area, and that's okay to enjoy that. That's okay to say, okay, but thank goodness we're all right. We're all right. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So for those of you who chose the green stone, we have the Nine of Coins, we have the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Swords. These are all minor arcana again, so not a huge issue today, not a huge decision-making day, but it looks like a mixture of things going on. We have you're standing your ground. Even if you might feel there's something challenging in some area of your life, you're standing your ground and you're holding tight to your main priority, and that's what you need to do. There may be a moment where you're able to enjoy some of the luxuries that you have around you, some of the things that you've built. This is the self-made woman. She is sitting pretty. So it may be a day where you're able to enjoy that, and that's all right. There's a victory card here, the Five of Swords. You may need to cut away worries or concerns or whatever's coming at you that is, that is not helpful, that is challenging in a negative kind of way, not in a positive way. You may need to cut something like that away. It could be your own thoughts. It could be something somebody else is saying or expecting of you or thinking of you or what have you. You may need to cut that stuff away some so that you can enjoy yourself. That's what I'm hearing. If there's an area of your life where you feel like I'm standing my ground, but this isn't comfortable, I think Spirit is saying, okay, cut away, focus on that. If it's somebody who's challenging you in a non-helpful way, cut that away for today. And please do enjoy what you have earned. Please do. This woman, she just exudes peace. She exudes contentment. Those are contributions to the world. Our own joy, our own peace, our own contentment, our own calm are contributions to our world. So we need to remember that sometimes to be good to ourselves and to disconnect from, this can be an argument happening to disconnect from that and be good to ourselves is the best thing we can do for those around us. So I think that's about that. All right, but there is a victory that you may feel like you need to take today and just say, I know I'm right about this. That's the way it is. For those of you who chose the brown banded stone, we have the Tower, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands. All right. Well, this Tower can be, we have so many changes now, right? At this time in history. So the Tower can be that. It can be the changes that are happening in general for you in your life. It doesn't necessarily need to be something that happens today. It can be. Once in a while we get the Tower when there is something that happens to change our day. It doesn't have to be something huge. It doesn't have to change our life. It doesn't have to change an area of our life. It can be just, oh, well, that switched things around. You know, so sometimes that we get the Tower for that. Sometimes we get the Tower when we have an epiphany, like this is a lightning bolt hitting the crown, like hitting your head. So sometimes we get the Tower when we have an epiphany, an insight, a realization, and maybe we have a conversation, you know, that is kind of puts things on its head. I don't know. But we get the Tower for a number of different reasons. The thing about the Tower is it's a change that is coming in. It's time for it. And even if it feels like it's sudden or imposed upon you, this card is telling me actually there is an opportunity being handed you in this. So if this is about like stuff with a pandemic that's upset your life, there's an opportunity Spirit's trying to bring in here. Just, you know, and it doesn't have to seem like a huge opportunity. It can be just, I'm doing this today. I'm doing the next thing. I'm, you know, want to move in this direction with my free time. I want to, you know, or move in that direction with my career, with my job search or whatever, you know, it can really be an opportunity coming in at a time of change. And we have the Six of Cups. That's nostalgia. So that's kind of a card of stability, isn't it? It's sort of looking back. It's about relationships you've had for a very long time. Sometimes it's about family, like siblings. It's stable. It's a source of comfort. It's memories usually that are good times, you know? So I think Spirit is including this card to let you know that there is that stability in your life. There is. Don't worry about the Tower because you have a history of, there are some people, some situations you can count on and you've been able to count on, and there is a history of stability there. So don't worry about the Tower. This is an overarching energy that's part of your life. It's like that. So this is really kind of interesting. It's going to really be individual, I think, in how you apply this. So I just contain a lot. I include a lot of interpretation as Spirit leads me to interpret, because I know there's somebody out there that needs to hear certain pieces of this, that it fits for you. But these are these are positive, lovely cards on either side of that Tower. So this is not a bad Tower. All right. Well, I thank you all so much, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.